happened that day in the coffee house?
I mean, the Jackal told you all that transpired. I was pummeled to a pitiful pulp and then forced to watch while the simian one sullied Fair Lulu's lips.
See, I need you to take me through it again, okay? Step by step, starting from when Logan walked through the door.
Why?
Why? Because you told me that he forced Lulu. He's not going to do it again.
About Lulu at all.
The Jackal appreciates your concern. But I assure you, Fair Lulu escaped the incident without injury, and so I just don't see the point in unleashing deadly force upon the unworthy one, be it warranted or not.
Just tell me what happened.
I mean, I would come off wimpy if I, ran crying to my wise but lethal mentor seeking assistance with the Krabby Commando. I mean, you know, the Jackal's obviously a lover, not a fighter, but I would never ask nor expect you to intervene on my behalf. I was just unloading my not-so-secret pain to you, my trusted and loyal friend. I never intended for the Krabby Commando to disappear into the ether.
Did you provoke him?
I may have commented on the unworthy one's simian ways, or maybe thrown an insult or two his way, but I mean nothing that warranted the beatdown that was most painfully received.
What did Lulu do after Logan hit you?
The brave blonde one was in the process of, warning the Krabby Commando off when he forced an unwanted kiss on her lips, and the Jackal was ready to rise to her defense when the clean-cut cadet, Cooper Barrett, beat him to it. So, and he restrained him from further advances. But no, okay, look, okay, the blonde one has forgiven the simian one's transgressions. She has. It's so, out of respect for her, I think we should just let it go. I mean, all the major damage has been done already.
Whatever Carly's done, handle it, because I'm not in the mood.
It's not about Carly. It's about Logan Hayes. I want that kid out of the organization. What happened? He took a cheap shot. Spinelli laid the poor kid out on the floor. Lulu tried to step in, and he got rough with Lulu.
Okay, Trevor Lansing is nosing around for a takeover by Anthony Zaccaro, and you're worried about Spinelli getting a fight over a girl?
I understand that, but Lulu was a friend.
But Lulu was a kid. And Spinelli and Logan aren't much more. What they do, think, or feel is not going to matter a week from now. As a matter of fact, years from now, they'll forget about each other. And if they don't, they damn well should.
The car's getting ready to make a move. Why do we need this kid on the payroll?
Jason, we got a lot going on right now. We can't take time out to referee some playground fight that Spinelli's having. Tell him to man up. I know it's difficult, but he's got to stand up for himself for once.
What about Lulu?
What does Lulu want you to do?
She did nothing.
Then don't do anything.
Fine. I'm just telling you right now, Logan is a punk. If he touches
I don't have time, Jason, right now. I got a lot of things going on, important things that are bothering me.
What is going on?
I just saw Rick's father sticking his tongue down Kate's throat.
It's been a while since I've seen you like this.
It happens. I mean, You know it, I know it. Nothing I can do about it. The car come down when I'm good and ready. Kate came back in my life, and I ain't gonna lie to you. It brought back some feelings. And she did everything she could to prove that she wasn't the girl that I knew back in Bensonhurst. But I wasn't gonna listen because So I yelled at her sometimes. I picked on her, and I even had you shoot that statue because you know why? Because I wanted her attention, and it worked. And I thought that even though she changed everything about herself, changed her name, that deep down inside she would be that girl that I knew back in the old days. She's not Connie fucking Air anymore. She's not even Kate Howard. You know what she is? She's Trevor Lansing's mistress.
Hey.
I hope it's okay that I called.
Yeah, No, look, if you hadn't, I would have. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to show up at your house like that. I thought that I could make peace with Elizabeth, but I can't. I can't. I've figured that out, not with Jason between us.
Sam, you don't have to apologize. I know you were only trying to help.
Yeah, and ended up making things worse. I do that. A lot, okay? I find myself in this hole, and I try and dig myself out, and for one reason or another, I just wind up sinking even further down every single time, only this time I'm taking you and wrecking your marriage in the process.
You know what? My marriage isn't falling apart because of you.
Elizabeth made it very clear that she doesn't want you guarding me.
You know, Elizabeth, she thinks that there's something going on between us.
Yeah, well, what do you think? I'm sorry. Do you have a problem with this?
You know, I bet you can't wait to tell Elizabeth. She'll be upset. You'll be there to comfort her, just like always.
Lucky, don't do this.
You may get my wife, but you're never taking my sons. Speaking of which, I need to go check on my boys. You gonna be okay?
Well, I'm surprised. You had the chance to warn Lucky and you didn't.
About what?
Well, I told you I was going to get him into bed. And I will.
Lucky doesn't deserve this.
Elizabeth sure as hell does. She wasn't thinking when she blew my life apart, so I'm just returning the favor. Unless, of course, you decide to kill me first. The threat, right? And you would kill me if I did anything to hurt Elizabeth. I don't know. Does sleeping with a husband that she doesn't care about count? I mean, I wouldn't think it does, but who knows? Elizabeth would use just about any excuse to come crying on your shoulder. So when she does, am I gonna, be found floating face down in the harbor?
You know, all this anger you're carrying around is hurting you more than I ever could.
Oh, no, Jason. You have hurt me enough. And I don't expect you to feel bad about it. I mean, why should you? You don't feel anything else. So answer the question. Am I going to die because I was hitting on Lucky?
Like I said before, if anyone threatens Elizabeth or her children, and I trace it back to you like I did those men in the park,
I'll be dead. Wow. I never thought that we could hate each other this much.
Next week, General Hospital.
There's no such thing as happily ever after. You're upset because Trevor and I were lovers.
What does that mean about us?
You're making our marriage a contest. I don't want to live like this.
Well, guess what? Neither do I. If I don't get over Jason, you're leaving me.
Yes.